Sorry for not uploading for a while guys, life can get busy, but here I am back again with a juicy new video. A shocking recording that I assume is secret because of the quality has emerged, and it's a very damning evidence against Mike Bloomberg. Before we begin this video guys, make sure to drop a like on it as it helps in terms of search and discovery, and if you're new to the channel make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Now this is actually breaking news and the recording has only surfaced hours ago. Using my investigational skills, I had found out that this recording is a recording of Michael Bloomberg from his speech about stop and frisk from 2015 at the Aspen Institute. Let's roll the tape.
95% of your murderers and murder victims fit one MO. You can just take the description, Xerox it, and pass it out to all the cops. They are male, minorities, 15 to 25. That's true in New York, it's true in virtually every city. And that's where the real crime is. You've got to get the guns out of the hands of the people that get killed. So you want to spend the money, put a lot of cops in the street, put those cops where the crime is, which means in minority neighborhoods. So it's one of the unintended consequences is people say, oh my God, you are arresting kids for marijuana that are all minorities. Yes, that's true. Why? Because we put all the cops in the minority neighborhoods. Yes, that's true. Why we do it? Because that's where all the crime is. And the way you get the guns out of the kids' hands is to throw them against the wall and frisk them. And then they say, oh, I don't want that, I don't want to get caught, so they don't bring the gun. They still have a gun, but they leave it at home.
At the beginning of the recording, you can hear Mike sincerely make the 13% commit 50% of the crime argument, but with made-up stats that are an obvious exaggeration to make the point. He is a former New York mayor that pushed for stop and frisk, which by looking through the stats was actually very effective at stopping crime, and ever since they stopped it, crime rose back up again. If you ask me, I think the method is effective and I know that it has its merits. If you take a look, the Israeli government had stopped multiple terrorist attempts in Ben Gurion's airport just because of stop and frisk being legal there. I also, however, know that most people don't like stop and frisk because it's a huge violation of the Fourth Amendment. In the recording, Mike actually recognizes the fact that a large portion of crime committed in a city is by minorities. I think it has to do a lot with their social economic standing rather than their skin color, but I can tell you what Mike thinks. I can only make an educated guess from what he says in the middle of the recording that it's not because of race. He says that you gotta spend the money on a lot of cops and put those cops where the crime is, which means minority neighborhoods. One of the unintended consequences is that you arrest kids for marijuana that are all minorities. Yes, that's true because we put all the cops in the minority neighborhoods, because that's where all the crime is. He later goes on to say that they remove guns off the street that way, either by confiscating them or by the fact that they will keep those guns at home, knowing they can be stopped and frisked anytime. I can't help but notice that the last word of this recording seems like they advocate for gun rights somehow, when he says that they still have a gun but they leave it at home, maybe inferring to the fact that this way it's only used to protect against home invasion, but I guess that's me reaching really far. This won't matter much for the Trump supporters who wouldn't vote for him anyway, but this will definitely affect him very much with his potential voters who are all Democrats, and 99% of them see stop and frisk as racist. As well as this recording, which didn't come off as racist to me, but to the average screeching Democrat on Twitter, that is terrible, and it pops a huge question. What's stronger in your opinion? A huge race-baiting story to garner traffic, or the will of the mainstream media to protect an establishment guy like Bloomberg? I think they would try to bury this story, but I don't think they actually can right now because it's already trending on Twitter. It trended as number 1 and now as number 2 most trending in the US. So I think once the blue check marks get a whiff of that, it would be pretty unavoidable. But what do you guys think? Will this blow over or will this be the end of his run? Does it even matter considering the fact that his run is like a vendetta against Trump and so he could ruin Bernie's chance as well? Make sure to leave all of this in the comments below, otherwise drop a like as well before you leave the video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you guys for watching, I'll see you in the next one.
They just keep saying, oh, it's a disproportionate percentage of a particular ethnic group. That may be, but it's not a disproportionate percentage of those who witnesses and victims describe as committing the murder. In that case, incidentally, I think we disproportionately stop whites too much and minorities too little.